Okay, hello everybody. We're here for the very first SCL cast of the second season of the SCL. I'm Moth, I'm hosting today, and I'm delighted to see so many people that have tuned in for the first EU-friendly cast. It will be hosted every Saturday at the same time. From here on out, and we will be splitting all the games between today's cast and tomorrow's cast, and Kelly will be doing the cast tomorrow at the same time as usual as last season. So nothing changes there. It's just gonna be a second cast so we can cover more games, so this should be exciting. So today I'm joined by Varanas for the first cast. Sadly, or so I have to realize now, Scientist is not joining us. He might not be here for the first cast. So I'll be jumping in and helping out with the cast of the first match. We have some exciting matches today. We have 2 live matches. First match is going to be FalconHit versus Catnip. And then we have to see if Iceman and Checker are available at some point, and then in between we will be casting 4 other matches. There's gonna be Cleetose versus Sharper in the top league, in the Diamond League. Butterscotch versus Math Ranger. It's gonna be another exciting match. Then we have a Challenger match, Gmantsang versus Trevor. So the Challenger League being the very first time in the SCL where a lot of new players are joining the SCL and are gonna facing each other, and it's working a little bit different from last season. You can get all the details on the forums, but yeah. And then last but not least we have Canadian Bacon versus Crazy Kelly. Sorry, did I say Cleetose Sharper? Sorry, they are not the highest league. Canadian Bacon versus Crazy Kelly is our top league match. So yeah, we're gonna get a signal to FalconHit and Catnip, and they can get ready and draft their match, and then once they're ready we're gonna jump straight in. So for the first half of the cast it's gonna be me and Varanas, and then later Catnip is gonna join us. Oh, cameraman is available as well. Yeah, let's have cameraman join us for the cast. I'll still be hosting. He's in the other channel right now, but as soon as he's joining us, it should be exciting. Hello, cameraman.
Okay, so Catnip and FalconHit have started drafting.
Okay. I've got the key. I have to join. Okay.
Sorry, just getting SpyParty open.
Okay, Catnip has won the coin flip and has opted to pick first. They're too fast. I can't really set up the draft, but I can update you guys. So Catnip has picked first, and FalconHit chose to be sniper first, so he's gonna be spy second. Catnip banned any high-rise 3 or 5. She already announced that earlier in chat. I've seen that she's not a huge fan of the 3 or 5 game mode. FalconHit banned any gallery 4 of 8. And Catnip surprisingly bans New Art Ballroom 4 of 8. And Falcon bans gallery 4 of 7. So FalconHit completely denying gallery off of Catnip, while Catnip splits her bans on New Art Ballroom 4 of 8 and High Rise 3 of 5. I'm gonna post the entire results in chat in a bit. Catnip picks High Rise 4 of 7. FalconHit picks Courtyard 2 4 of 7. Catnip picks Grow the Pub 4 of 7. And FalconHit picks Panop 5 of 8. So those are the picks and bans. Yeah.
The decision to ban gallery is a bit strange. It's not something that's it's not a map that's usually picked in these settings, so FalconHit really must hate that map.
Yeah, especially because I'm not sure if he has a target ban against Catnip or just generally doesn't like the map. But they're jumping into the game, so we're gonna join them as soon as they're started. Okay. And so again, this match is in the Copper division, which is the second lowest division, the division just over the new Challenger division. But there's still, I know both of these players quite well. They are both, for being new players, just started this year. They're both very talented. And so this should be an interesting match. And we start with high rise 4-7.
Yeah, 4-7 is the traditional game mode here. So it looks like we have Catnip as Morgan Freeman.
Let me just boost cameraman a little bit. Okay, we're already in the game. Sorry.
And Catnip is highlight straight away. Not sure what that's for.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Already a little bit behind. I'm sorry for that. But currently at 310. If you guys can just pause it for a little bit.
Gets away with the... Oh.
I'm at 3 minutes. Okay. Are you guys, where are you guys at the moment?
I'm at 2.
At 2 minutes straight?
2:36.
Okay, good. We're synced up then.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, Catnip's just going to inspect, nothing too suspicious.
And Catnip has the blue microfilm.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this. It feels a bit too active. I mean, it's straight from statues, and that's just fairly fast. I feel like that's going to ring a lot of activity bells.
Yeah, and there's a fingerprint. Not sure when that happens because of the lots of.
And she gets shot for that briefcase cancel. Wasn't quite fast enough for the cancel. She still went for the whole animation and just stood there, rather than turning around and canceling. Yeah.
Surprised if she got shot just for the activity level. I mean, she was just from microfilm, statues, briefcase. That's just so fast. I feel like it's just so suspicious. You just stick out so much.
Yeah, that must definitely been a factor. So Falcon was watching her pretty closely, and I think ultimately that got her shot. So we're in the next game. Falcon as general.
Walks straight up to a master and gets the bug. Oh no, he doesn't.
And highlight. Highlight might just be for standing close to the Yamba, but I'm not sure if Catnip caught something there.
Well, given I was spectating and I thought he bugged, I can understand Catnip thinking that he bugged. So not getting any missions done.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going to go for the idol, presumably after that early highlight. If you noticed that or not, especially after he's going to try to blow off the suspicion.
Semi-decent banana bread there. Yeah, 2 low lights off of that, but...
And now we've got the bug, which seemed to have gotten away with.
Yeah, that was not right bug position. You have to be able to look for the team. It doesn't look like Catnip was.
I think this is a decent amount of missions for highlights. Although going to statues isn't going to help.
Is that middle statues? I think it is. Yeah, that's... Ooh, it's not good.
Yeah, that definitely bumps him up in suspicion. I don't think he was that suspicious, because he got highlighted in the beginning for standing near the amber, but nothing else happened since. But now he's definitely a top suspect. Oh, he should be.
Yeah, the other question is what kind of capitalize on this.
Looks like he wants to finish with flirt, but with 1 minute 30, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, he needs 2 green flirts, then gets 1, but he also gets shot for that.
Yeah, Catnip had to assume that he must be almost done with missions or even done.
Yeah. And now I can update the score. That was a little bit fast. So we're at 1-1. Both spy wins, both sniper wins. And both players, I mean, Falcon took it a lot slower in the beginning, but then he also, I don't know, like after going right to the center statue without having any progress on the other missions, I mean, it's understandable, but he definitely got into top suspect there by just going center statues after BB. Especially, yeah, especially because Catnip assumed the bug happened early in the game.
Yeah, they're both just moving so fast on spy. They're just going mission, mission, mission. Even when there's a little bit of idle time, they're just still just somewhere in there. They're just slamming all the missions at once.
And we're off to Courtyard 2.
Standard 4 of 7.
This is Falcon's pick, by the way. So let's see if he picked this on purpose or if he has any strategy.
And
well,
Catnip.
That's a swap.
Oh wow. You can see it. I mean, he's not really moving around, not checking the statues. So if Catnip can just get away with this, that's really good.
He should have seen it though. Like, he was on the statue in the beginning. I'm not sure if he caught the swap.
Oh,
Yeah, but it looks like he did.
Definitely.
Okay,
Yeah,
and there's the
he
shot.
definitely saw that.
Yeah, just shot for the swap. I don't think he like saw a timeout or something there. That was definitely for the swap. Very aggressive move there, but yeah, didn't pay off, sadly. Early white swap is oftentimes effective on this map if you spawn on the other side. So Falcon as the Banana Man.
Yeah, not one of the most conspicuous characters, but he's there. Looks like he's just gonna go for the early flirt, white flirt, which is alright. Just needs 2 more to go. This pace.
And Catnip seems to be guarding the Amber here pretty aggressively, which is always a good thing on Courtyard 2.
Yeah, definitely an early bug, and they can just get in the other, a few more soft. No way to really counter that. Well, besides guarding the Amber.
Yeah, FalconHit's idling quite a lot at this point, playing it slow.
Ooh, animation kept coming out of that CC. Catnip's not the really not the kind of sniper who knows that though, so looks like he's gonna get away with it scot-free.
I'm not sure if he tried to simulate an AI bounce there when he turned around, but Catnip definitely didn't catch that, so it didn't pay off. Instead, he gets highlight for the statue visit.
Yeah, good call on his. Ooh, ST leaves. I was about to say, oh, he's about to get that flip. Nope.
But oh,
And it looks like it pays off anyways because the ST gets shot.
yes, very interesting. I'm not too sure why, if she like saw a ghost bug there or something.
ST had just been to statues, then he enter CC and immediately leaves, so
Yeah, might have been a behavioral thing. Okay, and we're at Crowded Pup. Crowded Pup being Catnip's pick. Yep. And we're in.
Yep. Catnip's sick. No, I don't think Sick has any big strategies revolving around him like Pop Danger's Cane Bug or anything, but still a larger character. I guess that could be good for like a swap block or something. Just gets in that early bark alert. That's pretty good. Standard delegate. Sorry.
Delegate. Falcon being a player that oftentimes highlights for delegates, just to track them a little bit easier. And General leaving here. Yeah. General leaving here might look a little bit suspicious, but he's not gonna take Purloin, is he? No, I don't think she delegated him. Didn't show up.
could be a good time to banana bread. And yep.
There we go. That eliminates 3 people, and that's okay, I guess, on Crowded Pup.
Delegated Ploying, but I don't know if there'll be enough time.
Yeah, so we cannot see that, but she's first priority, and the Purloin comes off. So it in the end pays off, and I don't think that Falcon tracked the Purloin until Rocker.
Oh, she's still high lit, so...
Oh,
Oh, it looks like he was. Unless that was something else entirely.
that might have been for the bug, but he took his time with that. He might have, yeah. Let's see how visible that was. Oh yeah, that was clearly visible. Yeah. No way. Ah. Because that Purloin came off very clear. Unfortunate, but yeah, that bug very visible. So it's 4-1 right now.
Yeah, Falcon, Catnip's going to need to pull it back for the tie. I don't know if she can do it. 3 in a row.
Well, I've had that happen to me, so not impossible.
Yeah. And we're playing on oh, the bug.
Yeah, Falcon
Chaos
tries to
bug,
bug, but it's not
but
successful.
yeah. But Catnip didn't see that. Still highlighted.
Yeah, I wonder what else.
Interesting.
She did see more of the bug than we think, or maybe she just highlight for bug opportunity. Easily possible.
Yep.
Yeah, it could have been a delayed highlight so that FalconHit wouldn't know that he was suspicious.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like she's just gonna idle in CC, get some flared in, standard procedure.
Yeah, Catnip has to be really careful here now. This is Crowded Pup, so it's 4-7. So there's no reason to take an early shot if you don't suspect a rush. But a lot of people in CCs are no BB yet, so...
That's a very
Ooh,
obvious bug.
CC bug goes right in front of her. Yeah, that was.
But he got away with it.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, you'd think he'd be dead by now.
Yeah, Catnip must have been looking at something else.
Using the seduction target, depending on if Catnip paired them together, that could be bad, or he could just get away with it.
Gets the flirt up to 68%.
Ooh, soon after getting that
Ooh.
flirt, that's not good either.
Yeah, another path past the amber there.
Yeah, and going to the statue in addition to that. He's now completed a lot of, or gotten progress on a lot of missions in a very short time. I don't know if Catnip can slide or not.
Hard
Doesn't
fingerprint.
get the difficult fingerprint
Yeah.
though.
And he still needs one more mission. I mean, he can flirt and BB here.
Yeah, he may get shot.
His position is not that great. If you look at him, slightly into the CC here.
Banana bread.
And DBB, and that's a shot.
As well, yeah, just shot.
And Catnip saves it for now. So we see at least one more map. Actually, we see one more map. The last map of the match, and it's going to be pan up 5-8.
Catnip did not seem very happy about Panop being chosen.
Yeah, that's not too surprising. I mean, it's the combination of two very difficult things for newer players, especially newer players in new art, because it has both the big map size and the old art characters, which are both very arcane. So much stuff to keep track of. Any 5-8, just standard mode, no force or anything complicated.
And Catnip as the spy first, which is arguably the easier side on pan up.
Gets away clean with the microfilm there.
Yeah, I'm surprised you go for cheese here, but such a legendary cheese map for microfilm.
Oh, seduction target runs away from her, that's annoying. But she gets banana bread in.
Yeah, it didn't seem like too bad a banana bread. He gets, what, 2 low lights? And that's not terrible.
He's also very fast on his camera movements. He doesn't seem to camp anything specific, but he's definitely tracking the amber.
Oftentimes, though, fast sniper camera movements in Panop. That way you can flick around to see someone getting in a microfilm or a sword they didn't expect you to see.
Catnip just sort of wasting time at this point. I don't know that it's worth it doing that sort of thing on such a large map. Especially when you need to get 5 missions done.
Yeah, and she's only made progress on one other one, so idling's a bit risky here. Gets highlight from middle statues, and probably just statues in general.
Gets a fingerprint though.
Ooh, 2 statues. That's kind of iffy. You'd think you'd want to get in all 3.
Yeah, I imagine she didn't want to stay for too many cycles.
Oh, yes, I see. Still, though, you might want to take that risk if he's not explicitly looking for it. Easier to get away with on this map than some others.
She doesn't want to wait for the amber to touch any of the bookcases, so she's doing her transfer right here. Inside of the sniper vision, but looks like he didn't catch that. She needs to do a briefcase to get her fingerprint done, especially because she has no progress on her flirts.
Ooh, that's quite a suspicious part.
Yeah. And there's the shot.
Yeah, FalconHit knows to look for the bug there.
And that's GG. It's 5-2 for FalconHit. So that was the first match, the live match between FalconHit and Catnip, and it's 5-2 to FalconHit. And I have to check if Checker, Iceman are both not online yet. They're scheduled to be our second live match, but I am not aware of what time they were given. So we just have to wait if they arrive in the lobby at some point. And we're going to continue with one of our replay matches. Oops, sorry for that. I had that open. Never mind. And let's jump into Cleetose versus Sharper, which is, I believe, Gold Division. No, sorry.
They're in
Platinum Division, yeah. Cleetose being one of the promoted players from last season, and Sharper being one of the demoted players of last season, and they both ended up being in the same division this time, due to a lot of shifting, especially in the upper ranks too. Ah, thanks Nantalus for reminding me.
Oh, okay. Checker's here.
Oh, Checker's here? Okay, so we just need to wait for Iceman. Let's cast this one match, and then we'll see if both of the players are available. I'm gonna jump into the replay real quick to not give away too much. Okay. And change the player names real quick. So we have Cleetose and Sharper.
Alright, sorry about that. Just trying to fix some of my mic issues. I think it's because I'm speaking a little too quietly. How's it now?
Yeah, it's your mic kind of cutting out a little bit. But I think it should be better now. It definitely sounds better.
Yeah, I think it's just because I'm speaking too quietly. I'm not quite used to this whole mic, so I'm sort of like half whispering, half stage whispering. It's just a mess.
Okay, and division. Oops, real quick. Did you load up the replay?
Aren't we playing the live one?
Oh, Catnip, hey. I didn't see if Iceman is here. We're gonna do one replay match and then we'll play. Did they start? I hope they didn't start. If somebody can.
Checker is in the lobby.
Okay, if somebody can tell Checker to wait for us. I just need to find. That's not the one I need, right? I just need to find the one option to disable chat. It's a little bit frustrating to find. And then we can continue real quick. I don't see it. I'm sorry for that. I learned from Kaylee how to run a stream. Okay, line 0. I know there's an option for that, but I don't see it right now. Let's just disable chat. And are you guys ready?
Which one are we doing?
Oh, okay, wait, I'll add you as casting. We're doing Cleetose versus Sharper.
Okay, I have that load up.
Okay, load up. So we're on Courtyard 2. Sharper being the first spy, and we're playing it in 3, 2, 1, go. Sharper being white suit here.
Gets lucky
Yeah,
with the
starts
station
with an
target.
apple flirt.
I think I need to boost Catnip a little bit too.
Going to statues.
Ooh,
Gets the
Probably
standard
not
statue
a good
high.
idea.
swaps the statue.
I was about to say that I don't think it would be a good idea because both of statues are the same, and that's more noticeable to the sniper than a different set of statues. Than a set of different statues.
Especially right in front of the view of Cleetose.
And
And
Cleetose
I'm
should
not-
know now.
And I'm not sure if anyone else
Ooh, that's a bad
has
spot
been
to
to
be
this
in.
place before.
And he gets shot. Okay. That might be partially to the swap, maybe, but definitely from the position in the CC.
I guess the
Unfortunate.
position could be what confirmed the suspicion.
Yeah, definitely. And then he didn't even wait. He didn't even need the BB. Okay. Oh, Cleetose is in chat. He might actually. Oh, he was trying to frame Banana Man for the green swap. Yeah, and Cleetose caught that. Okay, so we're off to
But
the.
he went to the wrong statue.
Yeah, we're off to the next one. Playing in 3, 2, 1. No.
Cleetose as the banana man who previously was being framed unsuccessfully.
Yeah, Cleetose is Yellow Danger actually, and he goes straight for the flirt.
Yeah, sorry, I got confused between
Okay, I'm
those two.
just making sure we're both in the same match.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I just...
nice buck behind. Might have been
That-
visible. I'm not sure.
It was slightly visible, but he seems to have gotten away with it. Yeah, typically those kind of opportunistic bugs aren't noticed by snipers.
Yeah, but you also need to know how to take good advantage of them and not just make a visible one instead, which I think happened in my case on pub.
So Cleetose gets another flirt. Now he'll need 2 white flirts at this point to finish off though.
Yeah, or he's gotta hope for a green one.
Yeah, seduction target joined him just slightly too far away.
He also still needs 2 more missions. He has no progress on any other mission.
And only 1.5 minutes left.
But he does have a hard tail done. I
I
think.
mean, if you go inspect that like, you timer flirt now, you go for a quick inspect, and then come back for another flirt and BB right away. Perhaps that might be...
Yeah, it will depend on AIs being cooperative though.
It's a little bounce here. Ends up right in front of Banana Man. I'm not sure if that's favorable. He's talking,
It's
but
definitely
no
not
BB.
shootable.
It is not, but
Definitely suspicious.
there's the BB.
Banana bread.
And I don't think Sharp got any lowlights, even though they'll... Oh, green dress gets loaded now. There's not many.
And Cleetose is definitely running out of time.
He might time add here. Which would be quite bad actually.
Yeah. He should have
Nothing.
time added when it was that around 1.5 minutes, I guess. Time adds now, gets a green, but
And that's gonna put some pressure now on Sharper. And he goes for the wrong shot.
absolute danger.
Yeah, he was definitely...
Danger was at the windows, did...
Yeah.
He was at the windows, that's right. Approximately at the time of the time ad. And he did look at his watch pretty much around the same time.
Yeah,
I
and
think
then
Cleetose
went
must have been waiting
straight...
for someone to check their watch at the windows to try to frame them.
Yeah, and then in Cleetos's luck, Blue Danger straight went for these statues. Yeah, I mean, Sharper is not to blame for the shot, but he really had no real suspects in this match, so that panic shot in the end definitely caused
And it's
this.
very natural, or perhaps even sometimes useful to panic at that time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
usually-
it's 50-50.
Yeah. It's either to frame someone, or it can be only one mission left and you need extra 10 seconds or so. So definitely understandable shot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as Bloom says in chat, there was no reason to shoot, but there's definitely the element of panic and just not knowing what to do. And he saw the person time at and went for the inspect, so yeah, it was his best guess, let's say that. We're going on to pan up, playing in 3, 2, 1, go.
Sharper as just the shot Blue Danger. I like this possible continuity in matches.
Sharper playing it slow on pan up.
Yeah, quite a bit of idling right at the start.
I think he was waiting for... Oh, never mind.
And I mean, pan up is the kind of map that you can actually get away with not idling for a while.
That's a bit of an odd path.
Into the CC, yeah. Especially Cleetose seems to be committed to the right side a lot, tracking both Purloin and the Amber. Doesn't move around a lot. Very focused on that.
Bugging. I'm guessing he's going to take that book to the blue bookcase at some point.
Yeah, that would definitely be a good move. Because I don't think... Yeah, Cleetose definitely doesn't have it tracked at this point.
I think he's waiting out the flirt timer before he
Well,
moves.
Cleetose was marking books at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, he was marking,
I'm not
but
sure if he
Sharp...
marked that one.
No, his Sharper's book is unmarked, so that would be the perfect condition to return this book.
Yeah, and it's hard to tell he even has a book. But no, he...
Decides
okay,
to bring
walking
it
back
over
to red, maybe.
to red, okay, and goes for the hard transfer here. Cleetose continues to camp Yamba, and that buck, it was very lined up with the sight of the sniper, but I still think he could have caught that, Cleetose here.
Yeah.
Especially
you
with
can tell
all the
that
camping he's doing. Yeah, that's a little bit
you can tell
unfortunate.
the arm wasn't moving, but seems to have gotten away with it, I guess. Possibly a suspected bug rather than a known bug.
Sharper is in a great position now. He has 4 missions done, still a minute left, and he finished his seduce. So all he needs is one more hardtail or BB. Don't think he can go for fingerprints, but he's still going for it. With a minute left, that's gonna be a little bit critical.
Yeah, but he still has the BB as a backup if needed.
Yeah, he has some contingency plans.
Ooh, puts down a briefcase.
And
Yeah,
that
I don't-
might be a better option than just go for BB right now, because fingerprint is a harder tell to track, possibly. On the other hand, because it's pan-ob, who knows?
Oh, he decides to go for a swap.
Interesting.
Not sure I agree with
Yeah,
that.
Cleetose
Cleetose
really-
saw it, and Cleetose shoots for it. Very unfortunate. He could have gotten away with probably a DA. Not sure.
Yeah,
Well, the question is whether the DA would have joined the conversation.
Oh, yeah, that's another factor. That's true. But he had a minute
Still-
left and decided to go
I-
for the...
I kind of like the
briefcase.
choice to go for fingerprint and still have BB as a backup, but I don't know if swap is actually necessary.
If nothing else, he could have gone for the purloin. If he'd gotten a green purloin, it would have been a track, or he could have like even tried to gulp instantly and just get rid of the evidence.
Yeah, I don't know where Sharper was expecting to get the second fingerprint from, though.
Yeah, especially with 1 minute left. Yeah, I mean, it could have. You'd never know. You know, the amber could have gone to a briefcase or a statue. But still, very unfortunate. Wait. Okay, and so we're gonna see Cleetose playing as a spy now. I'll play it in 3, 2, 1, left. Cleetose being Prontress.
Oh, nice that ST comes to Cleetose and not the other way around.
Yeah,
and I
green
think he
flirt.
gets a green. Yeah. Which is still not enough for a 2 flirt, but you know, it might be very usable when you don't need to go next to your seduction target for the last one, for example.
Sharper has also taken his time marking books here, but he didn't catch every book, so he might get a little bit mixed up later. Not sure.
Yeah, but I guess Pen Up is the map that you wanna mark books because it's very easy, even for the hard transfer compared to other maps.
That's a white purloin.
Yeah, and it was out of reach of Sharper here, so he did not see the list disappear, but he should see by now that the list is gone.
But I don't think Cleetose was seen taking a drink, and since he gulped right after it.
Oh, and a green swap. Yeah, Sharper is not low-lighting anyone, so that just shows that he's very unsure about this purloin.
I saw him highlight someone with a drink just after the purloin, but that might not have been related.
Perhaps that was a printable drink?
And the green swap, actually, Cleetose gets all the way away from it when it happens.
Yeah, with quite a delay, and Sharper sees the swap. Yeah.
Getting some lowlights from it. But Cleetose still isn't highlit.
Banana bread.
Ooh.
Oh.
And even gets low lit for the BB bail here.
Good old banana split. Basically, Cleetose just needs to finish the seduce, and he has almost 1.5 minutes to do that.
Oh yeah, and the green flirt brings him up to 95%. So he has a minute to do literally any flirt from any position now.
Yeah, Cleetose is definitely in a very good position. I would probably wait for a CC rather than go the bookcase.
Yeah, he might be a little bit worried to chase.
Yeah, it's a bit of a cliche that the third person at any bookcase is the spy. So Cleetose probably avoiding bookcase for that reason.
Okay, yes,
Oh, and he gets a fingerprint.
Yeah, but I don't think this fingerprint is gonna be any use. Here's the flirt.
Yeah, probably didn't even realize that bookcase was fingerprintable.
Sharper has no idea.
And a wrong shot.
Even takes the wrong shot here. Takes
but
wild guess.
that was the person who swapped.
That was the person that swapped. Yeah, it's probably his highest suspect, but he didn't do anything in the end. He just shot him in the CC. Probably partially out of frustration and then a wild guess. Might have been again his best guess because Cleetose being low lit completely off the radar.
Is a very powerful thing.
Indeed. So it's 4-0 now for Cleetose, and we're gonna go to the next map, potentially the last map. If Cleetose secures it, Sharper has to win both the next 2 maps. I'm trying to find if the next map was Cleetose's pick. Not sure. Oh, sorry for that. That probably gave it away now. Technical difficulties, real quick. Gonna jump back into the replay there. Whoops. And we are on modern, and we're gonna play it in.
Modern was Sharper's pick.
Modern is Sharper's
Catnip
pick.
was
Okay.
Cleetose's. Catnip was Cleetose's. The benefits of the spreadsheet.
We're gonna gonna play it in 3, 2, 1 now.
I think that was animation cut.
Oh, and the bug.
Nice bug.
Very visible bug. Very risky bug as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what he expected there. He had the laser right on him and there was no cover. Yeah. That bug. So Cleetose takes it 5-0. No, 5-0. There we go. Definitely a very one-sided match. I did not expect this match to go this way, but because Sharper, he's a very knowledgeable person. He knows a lot about this game, but his performance last season wasn't that great. I think he didn't win a single game, if I'm not mistaken. Even though a lot of the matches were really close, but this time he gets shut out 5-0 against Cleetose. It's very unfortunate.
I think Sharper might have won his final match.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he got kicked out of his division. So yeah. Let's see if Checker and the Iceman are both available. Iceman just left the headquarters.
Yeah, I don't think.
Let's change some warm up.
So that means Cleetose is better than Bloom. Did Bloom win against Sharper last season?
What?
No, Cleetose is writing in chat that
It
means that he's better than Bloom. So I assume Bloom won against Sharper in
no,
last season.
Sharper won against Bloom. Is Bloom saying Sharper won against him?
The other way around.
Oh, right, yeah. So Sharper had one win against Bloom, who was one of the favorites in his division last season. So, surprising.
Okay, I'm testing my mic now. Is it working? No huge.
Yes,
blowouts.
that's perfect.
It's working.
Okay,
And
fantastic.
it seems Iceman is back.
Real quick. Still no reply from Checker. Yeah. Checker said he wanted some practice matches in, but he's not doing any practice unless he's playing against. No, he's also not replaying.
He's not playing, he's just away.
He's not replaying.
Yeah, I guess we should just
Yeah, we're gonna jump into another replay. And I'm gonna hide this time, no spoilerinos. We're gonna jump into Trevor versus Gmantsang, which is the Challenger Division match.
Yeah, and that was Gmantsang himself.
Oh, sorry, I had everybody else on TeamSpeak muted. I can unmute him, I guess. 1 second. Hello, Gmantsang.
Hello.
Hello. If you don't mind, we're just gonna commentate on it, and we can discuss the match afterwards, or you can give us. Oh.
So it seems Checker's back. At least he's writing in.
Okay, Checker's back. Let's jump into the Checker match. So let's delay the Gmantsang match with Trevor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just because it's a live match, and we want to make sure both of them.
Oh, good. I don't need to scramble around to download more replays.
No.
No, not this time.
Well, you still got time to do that.
You can download it now.
Oh, Checker not being very confident.
Well, he doesn't play as actively as a lot of as many of other players, because obviously he's working on the game, which means he does have his priorities correctly. But yeah.
Okay.
I can see why he's nervous.
Yeah, Checker has unfortunately been spending more time developing the game than playing it. I mean, we can't really argue, but that's just the way the chips have fallen.
Okay, well, wait, I'll try to do you a favor. No, I cannot do that, but I can mark this. This match is done, and we also watched Cleetose, which is sharper. Done. They're still setting up. Checker saying he's not ready. Yeah. He's not ready, but he's gonna do it anyways. That's the spirit. Yep. Okay, there's the draft code. Let's go into the draft. Spectator draft. Okay. Real quick, let me try something.
Checker is not in the drafting room yet.
You like losing in your own game?
Yeah, Catnip, I think you joined support instead of spectator.
I thought I joined as a spectator, but...
Oh, yeah, we have to get a new room code. Then.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, wrong.
Is it showing up? No, it's not showing up. Yep, okay. It's a little bit MacGyvery here. Trying to get the draft in. Stick with us a little bit.
Yeah, also one or the other kind of technical difficulties is gonna happen. It seems.
Cat, that's all your fault. It's all your fault.
It definitely is. It's always my fault.
Mistakes happen,
I mean,
though.
at least I lost my match, so I paid for it in advance, right?
Okay, we have a new room code. Oh, I messed that up.
So Iceman
Okay.
wins the coin
Okay,
flip.
I'm in it.
Sorry,
won the
real
coin flip.
quick. Yep.
And chooses to pick second.
Oh, I need a third monitor. Let's go here. We got it. We can see the pick now on stream. Checker taking his time. I'm not sure if he's strategic here or...
Hacker spams will be done soon, TM.
He first needs to choose who spies first.
They still haven't banned anything.
Nope.
Not yet.
What are they waiting for?
Might be technical difficulties
perhaps.
on Checker's side. I'm not sure.
Or Checker is just trying to figure out which one the best. But he still first
Oh, there we go.
needs to choose who spies first. Yeah.
Yep. Checker picks spy first.
And he picks first. Bans and maps. Bans and picks, sorry.
Picks and bans. Same diff.
Definitely get the prize for the slowest ban pick so far in this season.
Well, I mean, mine wasn't very fast either. At first, I thought I planned to decide in advance what I'm gonna ban and pick, and then I wasn't so sure, so I decided just right before the drafting, and then I still was thinking during that time. So I mean, the hype is definitely.
Oh, you're here now, so we can, while we wait for the ban picks. What was your thought behind banning high-res 3 of 5 and then picking 4 of 7, I think?
I like high rise, but I don't like 3 of 5 high rise.
Okay, yeah.
That's just the reason, and I knew that at least I thought that Falcon likes high rise as well, because we've been playing out of the games that we've played with each other. I think we've played high rise the most, so I was thinking he might either pick that or be good at that. And I mean, he's basically he would be fine playing high rise, and I just didn't want 3 of 5. I would be fine with pub 3-5, but not high rise 3-5. I have played it a little bit, and it's just not something that I was comfortable with. So that's why I banned that one. And I don't like ballroom because it's very difficult for me to track what's going on. So that's why I banned that.
Let's move this over here.
I was a bit yeah.
Sorry, I'm just fixing the division here. This should be silver division, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it's 2-1 now, nonetheless. Got this one right, at least. Still no picks from Checker.
Also, I was a bit surprised to see that Falcon picked Panop, because, I mean, I remember he's now good with Veranda, or at least neutral about it. And I know he doesn't like Gallery, but I thought, at least I thought, he doesn't like Panop either. So I was very surprised. Perhaps that was more to throw me off.
We got movement here, sorry. Checker banning...
First ban on Double Modern.
Known to...
Surprising. I mean, he's not playing Wodar, so the odds of Iceman picking that meme map are pretty low.
And Iceman bans Balcony.
I see they're just trying to get the smaller maps out of the way.
Possible.
No one likes the small maps.
I actually have no information on the playstyle of Checker, mainly because he's not playing a lot of matches lately.
Well, he's famous for not finishing missions.
Okay, that's one thing.
That's definitely it. And
but,
I mean...
Yeah, but you can run out of time on pretty much any map, so...
Oh, everyone can do that, but Checker is famous for it. Also, when we were playing my birthday games, even I started not finishing missions. So I don't know if that's transferable or it was just a coincidence. But yeah.
I wonder what Checker's thoughts are on your comments
Oh.
are, Cat.
Checker bans modern. So 3 of the very behavior heavy maps
Yeah, so
are out of the way.
Checker definitely does not like modern.
Yeah, they really don't want to play anything even slightly like balcony.
I wouldn't be surprised if the next ban is something like pub 305 or high res 305.
Or any balcony pick 2-3.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
I think the odds of them.
Iceman
Nothing.
skips the ban.
Interesting.
That's an interesting choice.
As for Checker's thoughts on my comments, we were talking about that during the game itself, and he said that, oh, you're probably catching it from me as a joke, so I have no moral issue saying that as well, if that was what your comment was about.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so
And
I strongly assume he's good on that.
I agree with the chat here. Cleetose saying, why waste bans on balcony type maps if both players obviously don't like them? I'm not sure. There's still a difference between old art and new
Well,
art.
I
Checker
know
banning the newer
players
maps.
I know
There's
players
also the
who would.
ability, so it's like, if you don't ban it, they can pick it. And what if they don't like it but are good at it though?
And it's
I've seen that happen.
And it's also, you know, you banned the map that if let's say wrong drafting. Okay, let's talk about picks first. So Checker picks New Art Ballroom, any 4 of 8. And also about small maps, if you can clearly see, let's say now Iceman sees that Checker doesn't like modern, so Iceman might pick balcony, pick 2 or 3, or the other modern that's left in the map pool, just to toy with Checker. Iceman might still not like it, but he's all about playing it. So.
I'm not sure if they're looking too deep. I mean, I would have agreed if Checkers that he doesn't like the new art style so much because he hasn't played as much since the update.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's not used to the animations.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously used to the animation. I mean, he made the game, but he doesn't have the practice. Yeah, but then he picks New Art Ballroom, yeah. So that's a little bit surprising.
And that's the only new art map that we're gonna have in this match.
No, there's
Gallery
also
4 of 8, Checker Pan up 5 of 8, and
No,
Iceman
there's
Pub
Pub.
3-5.
Pub is also
yeah,
new
there's
art.
still pub 3-5, so
Yeah,
there
the
will
pub
be.
is the new one.
So that's our
Oh, my bad.
bans and picks for this match. And whoops, let's disable that. You don't need to see that.
Mistake.
No, that's not too bad. Let's hop into the game.
They are currently setting up a beginner for the beginner.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
they
a
fixed it.
mistake,
Okay, I
guess.
just need to know if he's casting now for the next map because I'm gonna be quiet for this because we have so many people in here.
Yeah, who's gonna cast this?
Are we gonna say with Varana's Catnip cameraman? Then I don't have to fix anything. That would be
I'm fine
great.
with that.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm fine with that as well.
awesome. Also, your mic is slightly better now, so that should be good.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, I fixed it.
Nice. Okay. So I hopefully get the score updated properly now.
It looks like the level selection is still on checker time.
Yep.
Checker time, of course, is going to be the adjective that you're going to hear most during this cast.
And we're in the match.
Yep, checker is Irish.
Or
Or
Greek
is he-
or green dress.
Or Mediterranean is checker. We call her.
Yeah, I just call her green dress now, because it's shorter and I don't have to think which one is the politically and culturally and canonically correct.
Of course.
Yeah, it looks like checker's just going for the early game idol, just sitting in a conversation with someone who's not his ST.
And that's a no-talker. No-talker as in CC that no one talks in, which means that CC definitely has a spy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it looks
luckily I
like
don't think
he's-
Iceman's looking for that.
Yeah, that was not for too long either, so...
Yeah, it just goes and get the CC bug, then just stays in convo a while more. Doesn't even pick up my life for it, which is extremely good.
Possibly going for a banana bread here.
He is.
Banana bread.
4 low lights. Oh, quite a lot of low lights. But at least checker is not highlight yet.
And
He
checker,
gets green purloin.
one of checker's big points is that he can never resist the green, so he's
Oh
not
god.
immediately
Yeah, we had a
immediately
bit
screwed.
of a mic blowout.
This purloin chain is lasting for a fair while. Actually being offered to a highlight who might...
Yeah, and
Who is
checker needs
accepting.
just one more mission. I don't think he has enough time.
And Iceman is immediately looking at that tray. And Checker takes a drink afterwards. That's... Actually gets a low light from that. Yeah, but he can get his inspect here. That's...
I assume since Iceman lowlight him for taking a drink, he perhaps should notice that the drink was finished quite early for statue
Yeah.
visit.
Does his inspects in the wrong order. Doesn't get all three.
And
But
he
he
will spend
stays around.
quite a lot of time there. Oh, and
Yeah.
he swaps.
Green swaps.
I can only assume that was accidental. Luckily he's low lit, so I think he can get away with a lot of stuff here.
Yes, it looks like checker has this one in the bag.
Wrong shot. Comes off.
That's a good start for Checker.
Doesn't even
Definitely
shoot
is.
the person who swapped it, so I don't know why. Maybe I don't know what Iceman was thinking there.
No, not push to talk. Okay. Note taken.
And another waiting time here. I mean, it's a checker match
It's
after all.
already been fixed. It should be a distance thing, I believe. I think I got so I think I got so excited that I shoved it closer to my face. So I'll try to keep it at arm's length from now on.
Awesome.
What type of mic are you using?
Oh,
Just a little H1.
we made progress on the match. And we're in the match.
And Iceman is Barack Obama.
Or otherwise known as Papa Danger. I like how, yeah, I like how every character has three of nicknames.
And Iceman gets a red flirt there, such target leaves.
Not that the flirt was red, it's just the ST left.
It was red, I believe.
Well, it says failed flirt, so I assume that was
And
because of ST
before that
leaving.
it says action test red.
Well, in any case, it did not happen, and that's what matters.
Yeah, I think it says flirt interrupted if the such target leaves for another reason.
A bugged intake went to statues here for the inspect. Tell me if I'm ahead of you guys. I'm at 2:30 now.
Yeah, I'm at the same time.
It's gonna be microphone.
You might want to bug here,
Probably
actually.
trying a bug, yeah. And he does, which takes.
Banana bread.
Just a couple lowlights, I think.
And
Even better than.
Might be
so
on the
you
far
won't be able
flirt.
to 3-flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 1 minute 20 and 70% on the flirt, you'll have to really rush that mission.
Yeah. So he's gonna. I assume he's gonna finish microfilm and statues.
He's behind the pillar. Well, not anymore. Oh, and that was a fingerprintable book. But he didn't get the action test on the difficult fingerprint.
But he get the microfilm test done in time. For the.
Yeah, he's not even
Yeah.
highlight at this point.
Yeah, he got it in time before the laser went back to him. Just needs
Looks
one more statue.
Yeah, I don't see Checker shooting for this.
Especially with that blockage that Iceman has. He's not
It
even
wasn't a
highlight for
fingerprintable
statues.
item though.
So 1-1.
Yeah, really not much to say about this match, I feel like. I mean, it's a lot of hard tilts, but he stayed pretty much invisible to Checker.
And now we're on gallery.
Yeah, I don't think Checker highlights or lowlights very much.
The chat being a little bit more critical of Checker's sniper play than we are.
And Gallery is a map that you don't get picked too much in SCL, I believe, at least in last season. It wasn't banned very often, but it wasn't picked often either.
I think I played it almost every single match, but that's probably just because I like old art.
I was actually planning on Falcon banning Gallery, but if he didn't, I would have been fine with it. I guess out of Gallery, Veranda, and Panop, which were some of the maps that I thought I would ban, or I thought that Falcon might ban, Gallery is the one that I'm most neutral about, I think. But that depends on the day.
Again, a very long setup here.
Perhaps they're just talking a lot.
Yeah, they might need their breaks in between. We're not on ballroom. Shouldn't be.
And that I can see why. I like talking between the games as well. Well, this is competitive, so it might be a bit different, but I still can see why someone would want to talk and discuss thoroughly. Because the knowing why you got shot is more prominent and more relevant.
There we go, Gallery. Yeah, Gallery forfeit being the more favorable side. Still feels a little bit, or actually feels quite sniper happy, but that also depends on who you play against. Some people actually prefer it as a spy map. We're in the game.
Yeah, Gallery is definitely one of those black sheep maps. It looks like Checker is just going to get the early inspect in probably just 1 of 3 since he needs to go back anyways.
Oh, offer green swap.
Wow.
Wow, that's very aggressive.
And manages to
Extremely
avoid
aggressive.
getting highlights as well.
A very short stop at the painting.
I think that was a briefcase cancel there.
Might be.
Definitely looked like it. I think he went over and then instead of doing the animation, just left as soon as the other AI started doing it.
Yeah,
Looks
which
like
I
Iceman
now
spotted a
know
swap.
if someone steals your briefcase, you have to start moving immediately. I learned it the hard way today. Yeah.
Yeah, and Checker, of course, goes to the pool since it was offered to him.
Can you see the tray?
Needs to
It seems
double
that
check.
Iceman has not. It seems that Iceman has not seen the swap yet.
No, I'm pretty sure he saw it. He highlighted the person he swapped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it was a green, yeah.
Especially because
Yeah,
he
but
doesn't.
that would mean he should get a dozen of lowlights. Or perhaps he's just choosing not to waste his time on lowlights and focus just on those 2 people. Who knows?
Maybe
I think-
he also doesn't suspect a green swap since it was fairly early in the game.
He might actually
I
have
think he
not
perhaps just
seen
doesn't know
Checker
yet.
there. Yeah, he might have not seen Checker there in the beginning at all.
Yeah, because he did swivel to the painting right away.
He managed to get a couple of lowlights for Purloin, but I think he's just kind of out of practice probably.
Well, it seems to be working for him. He isn't highlight yet. He has 2 missions done, making progress on 2 more. Seems a very promising position.
That's a bad choice to go to
Yeah.
that statue because you would need a third
Yeah, you
visit
need a
for an
third vision,
inspect.
yeah. Probably because the other 2 were filled, he had no
No,
choice.
only
No,
one
they
was
were-
filled.
yeah.
General
Oh,
was
they
there,
could've
but
easily
the other
gone to the
inner
other
one was
statue.
free. And
Ah, I
General
see.
was about in the middle of it.
And
And the bug kills him. Oh, that was just bad.
And he had
Yeah.
no cover basically, so that was.
There's
If he had cover, I think that he might have pulled it off.
there's no nicer way to say this, but yeah, this was pretty bad. It was clearly visible to Iceman here. Let's see.
So
Yeah, it
2-1
would have been a bit
for
better if
Iceman.
the ambassador hadn't moved right then, but
Yeah.
he really didn't need to bug.
I think all he needed to do was to like finish inspecting and seduce the target.
Yeah.
But he only did have 45 seconds. I'm not sure how he would do that.
Or even just banana bread.
Yeah, the BB would have been nice too. I think he was tempted by the ambassador though.
Perhaps then that's why he went to that statue, so he could leave approximately with Ambassador and bug her. Because otherwise I don't really see why he didn't go to the other free statue, unless he just forgot at which statue he was previously.
I would not be surprised if he just forgot which statue he was at. That's a very checker thing to do.
Because General was kind of in the middle of inspecting, so he definitely would have left in time for Checker to inspect the other one.
I don't really see how you could forget which ones you inspected, given that they change colour.
The color changes.
Yeah, especially with the
I
swap.
don't look at the colors.
Especially with the swap. Yeah, you should have seen that.
That checker only inspected the one statue, the same one that was swapped. So if he just remembered he swapped and forgot that he had inspected, then he could easily go back to that statue.
Okay. Now Iceman being red plat.
Or red Checker.
Yeah, yeah. I'd still call that plaid.
I know, I was trying to make a joke.
The joke flew above everyone's head, so it was too smart for everyone.
Anyways, he's playing it a little bit slow here. He's going for the flirt. Oh,
I guess
And he
green.
gets a green one,
Green
very
flirt.
nice.
it's gonna help.
Green tests are always nice, unless you're playing missions equal points. But that's a whole different story.
Oh, is he gonna go for a hard transfer or not?
A little bit interesting angle that Checker sometimes takes here. He's definitely trying to focus on some person, but yeah. Absolutely
Got
invisible
away
bug.
It looks like Iceman's going for the cheese here. I mean, he goes around the other side of the CC. That makes him look like he went from blue bookshelves. And now I think he's just going to go back, circle around, put it back in blue.
Yeah, he's gonna do a hard transfer.
And yes, oh.
Yeah, there
Huh.
it is.
Yeah, there's too many people there.
Looks like he's
That
going
would,
to.
that would
Looks like
be-
he's going to get a nice seduce in as well.
I
Unless he
don't
leaves.
think so.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
probably-
wait. Okay.
Or well, the ST left first, but
Yeah, he decides it's too suspicious to be the third person that
three at
took his.
one. Bookshelf would be too-
Yeah. So 2 missions done, half flirt done, 1.5 minutes left. I guess finish
Is he gonna do a
seduce and then
Purloin?
BB.
He should
Or no.
try to get his flirt done. He shouldn't bank on getting another green flirt here.
Yeah, I would probably try to finish seduce and then BB.
Oh, he's chasing it. Oh no.
Oh.
But it was quite a nice turnaround. It seemed that he turned around because of the bomb.
Oh no, he's not chasing it. He's going.
He's
for
off
the
for
BB.
BB.
A slightly awkward position, but should be
Banana
fine.
bread.
Okay, he's got the BB. Any lowlights? No.
And that eliminates one of the 2 Checker's highlights, actually.
Oh really? Yeah. I didn't.
Yeah,
notice that.
because besides ambush, just general and the seduction target, and seduction target was at the blue bookshelf. But no lowlights whatsoever.
Why is he at the statues? He's.
Oh, the
Oh.
fingerprint. Yeah,
Wow.
very
Go
clever.
for the swap cheese. It
He
makes
swapped.
some
Oh.
sense instead of having to
Well, I
rely
mean,
Did you
on
see
because-
that though?
That
It was about a half a minute left.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
damn.
3-1 for Iceman.
Maybe that statue position wasn't that bad, because who would swap so openly without any cover?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
But,
a reverse
Yeah,
strategy.
reverse getting into Checker's mind, but
Also,
yeah.
try to see what statue was before. Oh, it wasn't the eagle, so there wasn't much change on the old art.
Checker should have seen it, but I mean,
It wasn't zoomed in, so it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, sometimes even when zoomed in, it's a bit difficult to see depending on the angle. But yeah, if you're not zoomed in, sometimes it's very difficult to tell apart between the woman and the bird.
Yeah, it's like you have to have luck, basically, not to get the eagle.
Yeah, and I mean, I have shot a couple times on Courtyard 2 for misremembering, or not exactly misremembering, but misseeing the statues.
Oh yeah, you see like the lady instead of the head.
Yeah, or vice versa. No, Lady and Falcon.
Oh really?
Yeah, I confused those two. I can see the head, but the Venus and the Falcon, that's what are
That's
confusing
what
to me.
screws you over, yeah.
I mean, it was not competitive, so that's fine. In competitive, I
trying your
probably
hardest.
pay more attention.
and now we wait again for the setups.
And again on checker time.
That's
mean,
not checker time, that's
it
more
is-
like chatting time.
It is Checker's pick coming up, and he needs to win these, so it would be a good idea to take his time now. Maybe focus a little bit more this time on his.
Yeah, or just 1 minute of, it's like I do during exams sometimes. When I write an exam, I just sit there, I close my eyes, and I count to 60. Like, I sit there for 1 minute just to sort of restart my brain.
Okay.
Yeah, so you
I
don't
know.
get tilted.
No, just so that I can look at it from working brain perspective.
Working brain, okay, sure. Like your brain
I
isn't
don't know
always
what-
working.
I blame language.
Oh, do you?
I do. I have a very good excuse for not finding
And here we go, everybody.
Do you
Get in the
actually
game.
think in a different language, do you think?
Sometimes I am.
We're in the game now, and Checker is red black.
Ooh, mind games. Is he gonna do a hard swap or a soft one?
I don't like Iceman moving around like this.
Oh my goodness, man. You
Not
made me
sure.
have-
He's. Nope. Okay.
Okay, soft microfilm.
I think that was red action test actually.
I think it was white.
It was a good time for an action test, but I don't think Checker would like it to have been a red, like it was.
Oh, it was a red action test?
Yes, it was red.
Okay.
Oh my.
But he didn't get highlight for that, so.
No,
Yeah,
Iceman
luck
was
is a
just
powerful
looking
thing.
somewhere else.
Banana bread.
All the low lights.
Luck is a very powerful thing as
Oh
well.
no, oh
Time
no.
ad.
I'm mad right in front of his face.
That was a good time for a
Seems to
timeout
get
though.
away with it.
Iceman was still busy. Yeah, Iceman was still busy.
Yeah, probably a good idea for checker to time out.
It was a really ballsy move though.
Center statues. Could have faked green swap for the white suit, I believe. That he just inspects instead.
No,
And now he
swaps.
swaps.
It's a green swap too.
He is seen at that statue though.
And he also
Oh.
got highlight for it too.
Very late bug there.
Did not
Doesn't
manage to.
take.
Yeah, did not take, but at least did not get shot for it either.
And
Is
statue
he gonna
swaps.
notice?
Good thing though, one of the highlight swaps. So might be in Checker's favor here.
That's true.
He didn't.
No, this is
fingerprint
the
that
swamp.
bug. All the low lights.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that briefcase was fingerprintable at all.
Yeah, I don't think so. It got touched 3 times probably.
So it seems by now Iceman has only 3 highlights, and therefore
Oh,
only 3
damn.
suspects.
Can't
Yeah.
resist Purloin.
Ooh, green purloin. Was that green? Oh, sorry, no,
I
it
think it was
wasn't
red.
red.
It was white.
Was
Oh, it was
it-
mine.
No, I saw it blinking, so it might have been red.
He gulped it.
Gulp the drink.
Still does not get shot for it.
Yeah, did Iceman not see it? I don't. It looks like Iceman did not see the purloin yet.
But it seems Iceman definitely saw Checker take a drink, and now he gulped, so...
Is he gonna take another drink like
now
he
he
did last
sees
time?
the purloin. Or at least he should.
He's getting so confused right now.
Yeah, you can see it by his camera movement.
Theoretically, Checker just needs to finish up his microfilm. I mean, Flirt is out of options.
Yeah, he can just go to the red one, but he needs to get the action test card.
I just hope he doesn't decide to do a bug, especially if he does a bug like the one on Gallery.
Yeah.
With so few highlights, it's going to be very tough for him to get a hard tell past Iceman.
Okay, he's going for it.
I assume he's gonna be watched like a hog, though.
Oh, he's
Also, if
gonna-
you see any weird animations, that might be on my end.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
And he gets off
yeah.
for the microphone.
Was that another red microfilm transfer?
Yeah.
No, it
the
was white.
microphone-
It was white, the second one, but 2 red tests on the hotels.
The last one was white. Yeah, so the purloin and the first microfilm were both red. Oh, that was a doozy.
The prime. Oh my. So now Checker definitely cannot win. It's 4-1 for Iceman. Checker can tie at best. I think that was the same in my match. Yeah, I got 2-4 in it.
What was that sound?
That's the point. So yeah, this was on Checker's map pick as well. So I'm not sure if he had any strategy coming into this. I mean, he didn't do too badly. What eventually screwed him over, not even the red test screwed him over. It was more just Checker being Checker and not getting the soft tells done.
Yeah, that's true. He didn't do that many soft tells. Okay, the second round on pen up.
And life.
Iceman has purple dress.
Oh,
Bugs
instant-
right
Oh.
away and gets shot.
And Checker
Yep.
sees
was a
that.
really-
Checker slowly climbing back.
Oh wow, that was a fast round.
that might have been just what checker needed. Who knows? This can put
if he
Iceman on
gains
tilt,
momentum back.
but I'm not sure if Iceman really gets bothered too much. He definitely went for that buck because he knew he was ahead and he had the opportunity and it didn't work out.
Yeah, he's going. You think he's going cocky right now?
I wouldn't say cocky, but I mean he knew
Well,
he can lose this and it's gonna be his map pick last. It's gonna be Pup, and Checker already banned 2 of the new art behavioral maps, and it's gonna be another behavioral map on new art. So it might be actually a counter pick to Checker. Who knows?
Also,
Yeah.
when you're leading 4-1, you're fine with taking risks, at least for one map.
Yeah, I think it's too easy to determine if Iceman is on tilt or playing cocky or anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just lost. I mean, he won the last sniper game, lost a spy game. Too early to tell.
And we're in the game. Checker is one of the twins. I think it's the Blink twin, but I cannot tell.
Nope.
And also,
Are you supposed
the
to be
S.
able to tell between the 2 twins?
Well, yeah, one has an earring and a tie clip, and that's the Blink twin.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Interestingly enough, it looks like the ST is the other twin, which I'm assuming is deliberate on Checker's part, since the odds of that are pretty low.
Oh.
Misses a pad. Ooh,
And he gets a
Yes.
highlight and animation break as well.
Oh. I'm surprised they didn't get shot for that.
Well, once again, he wasn't completely sure if Iceman, let's say, got only the ending of that and didn't really see the full Twitch, he might just be suspicious. And since it's the very beginning, relatively very beginning of the game, Iceman is willing to go to play it a bit safe and look for some other missions done.
Yeah. Now his full focus is on the twin.
A double action
Yeah,
on
but
the
it
window.
seems he did not catch that time ad.
That was, yeah, but still, that was 2 actions and then a quick leave. That's
Oh, he
very
delegated
unfortunate.
too.
Oh, he's gonna. There's no way Checker wins this game, I'm sorry to say. He
Yeah.
has the highlight. Iceman took the safety off for a second. The delegate's easily noticeable. I just don't think it's happening.
Yeah, he also failed the seduce twice.
And he doesn't even get the purloin. So even though he had a time, we're at 220.
But,
There's a
Yeah,
bug. I guess. That's GG.
yeah, 5-2.
Yeah,
Iceman
5-2.
wins.
So final
Let's see
score.
what the chat is saying. Is he just trolling us?
They're telling Checker to dance.
Aw, they're being mean to Checker. Oh god, what the hell is that sound?
I thought those don't happen anymore.
For once, it wasn't my mic.
Okay, I'm gonna be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Decide amongst yourselves. Sure.
Which replay are we going to use?
Wait.
Yes, I have that map.
Yeah, I got that.
We're starting on the ballroom, right? For my match?
I'm on balcony.
Oh, right, balcony. Ballroom's the last one.
Okay, so let's jump into this match. Balcony.
We're starting on ballroom, right?
Balcony is the first one. I had balcony the first.
Okay. All right, let's load it up.
Okay, so let me change the names real quick.
Are we just gonna wait for Cat and
No,
Camera?
Cameraman is here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So Cat is just gonna. Are we gonna wait for her or what?
No. She's gonna commentate the last two. Oops. Oh, that's not correct. Let's fix this. Okay, are you ready? Starting in 3, 2, 1, live.
All right. So Gmantsang is just I don't remember that name. I don't remember which Bondo that is. But anyway, it just looks like he's getting. Ooh, that's not a good flirt. Only 17%. He's going to need at least. I want to say 3 more white tests, 2 more green tests. Looks like Gmat isn't getting any highlights or anything based on talks. So, just idling right now.
Yeah, hopefully the ST will join a bit closer.
Looks like
And
the
they do.
ST's very cooperative.
It's a green test, that's very good. So 1 white test will now be enough.
Yes. So it looks like he's in a very good position. Just needs to get a good BB in now. Oh, so it is. He just needs a good fingerprint in then, I suppose. Either that or a bug. I don't agree with the decision to take off contact on this map. I mean, either way, you're just so exposed. They're both just such visible tells.
So he's going for... Not going for bug. I guess gonna time out, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna
Oh,
lose
going for the
this one.
timeout. And actually, there's a
Oh, when the wrong shot comes off.
That's very
I
lucky.
don't know why Top Hat got shot there. I mean, he wasn't a highlight. Didn't look like he had many missions done.
Oh, the reasoning for that was because of the case. He couldn't really see, because he was just standing in the back corner 1 second.
That mistake again.
Because he didn't actually see the case that he had. Like at the last second, like at 5 seconds, you see him walking from a corner.
Okay, next map. Starting in 3, 2, 1. No.
Okay, Trevor is White Danger.
And I'm back if you need me, and
Okay.
I'm on the game.
Contact is on this time, a decision I agree with for obvious reasons.
Yeah. I like Classic Balcony. I mean, I'm not very good at it, but I like it.
Yeah, it
very
is just a very solid map. ST's not being very cooperative with Trevor, unfortunately. It looks like he's just gonna have to...
Oh,
Ooh, right next to him. Looks like he's going to do the real banana bread. White test. He's talking again fairly soon, so I don't know. That's suspicious-ish, I suppose.
That only gave me 1 low light.
It's a highlight after the double talk.
Goes to the side.
Going back in for the double flirt dip, it looks like.
Can't get very close.
Oh, it's a green test too.
Makes up for the distance, but gets shot.
They'll get shot.
That was a
Yep.
random shot, kind of, because even with the green seduce, there was no way he was done. But if you don't track flirts, that might have been a reason.
Well, he was
Well,
talking
he-
quite a lot.
And he was standing next to his seduction target before the banana bread, so if Gmantsang was looking at the bag, he might not have been sure whether Trevor talked or not, and he just assumed that the talk was there.
Okay,
You could say that.
let's go into high
High
rise 4-7. Gonna start it in 3, 2, 1. Nope.
And
Looks
once
like it's
again, we
going-
see Twin and the other twin as the seduction target.
Yeah, more twin strats.
This was not on purpose. Just gonna say that now.
Gmantsang leaves bookshelves very fast, goes get the inspects. Trevor wasn't looking for it, but if he was,
Yes,
that
it-
would have been very suspicious.
Gets a green swap.
Yep.
Highlight for the inspects, then
Ooh. Missed an
he's going to
opportunity
go
to
over
bug
get the
there.
flirt.
Green flirt. Toby's been standing there quite a while.
And the green swap comes off, but it doesn't look like Trevor's looking for it. He hasn't even rotated around that way or just kept zooming in on Toby. Not much of anything's going on, just idling, going back to get another flirt. Gonna need one more to finish it off. Reject within 10 seconds, that's always good.
I get screwed over by my ST.
Getting that
And
final
she was
inspection.
standing. So probably then finishing seduce and then BB. Unless you can get away with a nice bug or something.
Ooh.
Not a good
yeah.
idea.
Then I get some
Shot for it
shots.
right away.
Yeah, that was a bad pathing for me.
It's not that it was. I don't. Perhaps
Yeah,
it was
it-
bad pathing, but it was also a bad decision to be the third one on that painting.
Yeah, that's
Especially
the
since the
point.
target was about to leave anyway.
Yeah. Wouldn't have been offload anyways, and yeah, there was just no open spot there. Okay. Not much else to this. Okay. Let me
Just a
update the
lot of
score.
bad decisions.
So it's 2-1, still in favor of Gmantsang, and we're gonna switch to the next map.
Oh right, that's Challenger League, so that's almost competition. At
Yeah,
least the
this
chat
is-
keeps
this
talking
is-
about it.
This is yeah, I'm gonna face against these people. So starting in 3, 2, 1, playing.
Let's see, it looks like Trevor is
It's
sick.
them, yeah. Going straight to the statues.
Just getting those inspects in, nothing much.
Gets highlight for it naturally.
Yeah, it looks like transfer microfilm is off, which I believe is like turned into the standard cut for high rise 4-7, which is a decent enough choice. It's the mission that's definitely the most difficult to pull off.
Going for the seduce here.
Depends on who you're playing against, I think. I would feel that Purloin is very difficult to pull off in this map.
True, but Purloin seems to be cut much less than microfilm is.
Well, statistically speaking, yeah, definitely.
Is he gonna go for a purloin here? No, BB.
This is a good time to
Banana bread.
Everyone's in the conversation.
Does mean he leaves Toby waiting though.
Yeah, Toby's waiting. Very late reject.
Rejected right before the 10-second mark, which is technically good, I suppose, but still fairly suspicious.
That's technically not good.
Looks like G-Man is just boring the laser into his skull.
Going for another flirt.
Another white seduce. Toby's waiting again. Oh no, never mind.
And however, that's not enough for one flirt left, at least for a white flirt, because that's 35% left.
Yeah, actually it's. No, yeah, that's.
And it's gotta be super annoying. Unless you're very good at hitting greens, which I know I'm not, and therefore it would be super annoying to me.
Ooh.
You get shot for the fingerprint, I'm guessing? Yeah. I think that's what it has to be.
Yeah.
Still a very debatable shot though, because Sheik, even though he was highlight, he had no progress on the fingerprints. So there's no way he could have been done after this shot, but okay.
I mean, he was his only highlight and he's going to fingerprints. I suppose at that point you might as well just think to yourself, I'm just going to go for it.
Yep.
It's not an entirely safe shot, but it's one that's defensible on some level.
Okay, next map.
Yep, just a second. Oops. Pausing it. Starting in 3, 2, 1, 9.
Another sick spy. Seems to be a lot, though I can't prove, of course, without statistics. Just on normal pub, it looks like 3 of 5, no contact, no fingerprint. I'm surprised there's no. I'm surprised they didn't cut swap as opposed to fingerprints, and swap's definitely a much more difficult mission to pull off on this map.
Yeah, but that does not mean necessarily that you cut off it immediately. I mean, sometimes I know that I'm not gonna do swap, but I still leave it in for the sniper to pay attention to swap and therefore, you know, pay less attention to other things which I might be doing.
Yeah, but then again, pub. Yeah, but pub is probably the easiest map to track the statues on, so it leaves the option for an inspect swap though, if you really want to go for it.
Yeah, and it synchronizes with Purloin really well because you've got to spend even more time watching Purloin, and along with statues, that's a lot of stuff inside the bar you've got to be focusing on.
But pub is easier to, I mean, it's pub, not crowded pub, so delegate is a bit easier to track as well. I'm actually surprised they took off BB, because with 3 and 5 it's easy to frame with BB.
Yeah, essentially 2 soft tilts being cut here. Which means we have to do either swap or bug. Or the purloin, but I think the purloin too risky on normal pub.
Yeah, delegates to the ST and swaps, which I agree with.
Unless you're very good at framing, then delegate might work, but yeah, it's overall, in general, it's definitely risky.
Oh,
The Purloin timer expired.
Keep standing for quite a bit before asking for a drink. Do AIs do that actually?
I'm not sure.
Because it's something I plan to get better at, but if I go for a flirt, I still sometimes flirt first and only then ask for a drink, and I'm paranoid about it because I don't know if AIs do that or not. And I'm revealing all my strats now.
Another try for the delegate.
Oh,
Delegations.
the bug.
Yeah, the bugs.
Yep. Let's watch this bug attempt again. Oh yeah. It's right in the view.
It also cancelled my talk animations too.
So it's 3-2.
Yeah, just a wealth of things to shoot for there.
Okay. And playing the next in 3, 2, 1, playing.
Finally not a Seek.
Yeah, rocker.
Off for a flirt.
Nice green flirt there at 51%. Quite a good start.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, bug's been taken off, which is weird because inside pub seems like a good place to bug.
But if player is not comfortable with it, that's a very reasonable choice, actually. I was surprised by BB taken off.
Yeah, bug definitely a mission that can get you shot, but it also, removing bug takes a little bit of pressure off the sniper. Immediate purloin.
I didn't see it. Dumb.
Gets the fingerprint as well.
I like the immediate purloin here. It's pretty good timing, I feel. The sniper didn't seem like he was focusing too much on it.
I think Trevor stuck around at that CC for too long.
And no talker in that CC, yeah.
I guess not the kind of thing.
Yeah, in Challenger League,
catch up.
you can probably get away with that.
So probably statue visit and finishing series, or oh, we still have one more print left, so
You could
print
go
will
for
probably be a
print,
better
but
choice.
there's right now no option available to get an easy print.
Just going to go to the statues, just get the inspect in, it looks like. Finishing off the drink there.
Yeah, that should be an easy win.
Either way, I think
Not
Trevor's in a very
necessarily.
good position.
Doesn't get tempted into the inspect swap. He wants to play this out slowly. It's only one
Trevor
more
puts
flirt.
that statue down very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it can be any position flirt.
Ooh, weird path they're redirecting, but it doesn't get noticed. And here's the final seduce.
Yeah, the ST was kind for him, just kind of slid into position.
He's the purloin only now.
And that's spy win for Trevor.
Game.
I think the first mission complete in this match so far. Okay, and so we're gonna move to the last map, which is gonna be ballroom. It's definitely gonna be the last map. Let's see if this is going to be a tie or if any of these two players can take away a win here. Playing in 3, 2, 1, go.
Gmantsang as the queen. Killing a little bit of time at the beginning.
Yeah, just I linked the windows. Transfers cut.
Oh, that pathing though.
But Trevor did not seem to see it.
Banana bread.
And his laser was on the very left part of the map.
That green banana bread.
It's
I don't think you can justify that timing. I mean, it was green and you get the split out, but still, there's quite a few lowlights you could get. I don't think Trevor got all of them though.
yeah, that was 4 lowlights that I saw.
Even worse, G-Man gets a highlight here for the statue visit.
For the statue.
And Disney doesn't. Weirdly enough.
Looks like not quite close enough for a bug.
Look at the ambi dance.
Still just killing time with that painting.
Yeah, killing
Maybe.
quite a bit of time. No seduce progress done so far. Only 2 minutes left. Statues might be finished soon, but oh, that path again, and Trevor does not seem to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, you
Or-
gotta keep in mind, what division is this again? Is it Challenger?
It's Challenger, yeah.
Challenger.
Yeah, I mean, at Challenger rank, you're not going to see many shots for pathing, or
Yeah.
even like highlights or something.
And I think both of these players are way under 500 games, so there might just be the lack of experience for catching a pathing error like that.
Yeah, I do rather like that briefcase abandon though. That
Yeah.
was decent enough, I feel.
Oh, goes for a time ad.
Time
and
ad,
doesn't
and
get it.
Yeah,
goes
just
for
get shot for the time ad.
Immediate reaction too. He still stayed the only highlight, which is surprising because he got highlight for statues and every other AI afterwards didn't. But that's
Perhaps
probably
then he got
unfortunate as
highlight
well.
And
Perhaps
from
the
my
highlight was
understand-
for center statues.
Yeah.
From my understanding is that he shot me because of my briefcase abandonment, though. He
Ooh.
saw it as too quickly.
That's interesting because usually you cancel even
he said
quicker.
It was too quick for me to leave, so I'm like, what? Don't AIs do that? So I wasn't sure if he was true or it was just.
Yeah,
pure
I
luck.
get- I got
Yeah,
shot
that
for
timing
not
wasn't
being
great.
quick enough. You got shot for being quick enough.
Yep.
You can never know. Those
Yeah.
people so unpredictable.
If you stop next to the briefcase, then you shouldn't walk away until the other AI has actually picked it up, actually, like, has it in their hands.
Oh yeah.
Although you can leave earlier than that, like as soon as they get to the briefcase. It's a bit confusing.
Okay,
AIs and their programming.
yeah. We're gonna watch the last map now. Playing in 3, 2, 1, go. Oops.
So Trevor was behind at the beginning of the match, but now is ahead and has a chance of winning. In the
What's
first.
Sorry, Catnip.
Yeah, it was 4-3 right now for leading. And she's killing time.
That's not a very good time for BB.
Just going in for the seduce, just standard. Feels like he's a little behind though.
Also breaks his animation, but again, shouldn't be too much of an issue here.
Yeah, definitely. Part of playing spy is knowing what you can get away with, and if you can break animations because the sniper won't notice it, then you might as well. They can give you an advantage in some cases.
He's also killing time in that conversation.
Yeah, we have yet to
Perhaps-
see a timeout in this match.
Or perhaps he was just waiting for a timer flirt.
That could be, it could be that.
Yeah, he definitely was waiting for that flirt. He's leaving now.
There's 2 minutes into the game now, and only 2/3 of a mission done.
Goes to
Yeah,
center
the
statues though.
specs will.
Yeah.
Oh, and not gonna get the third one, I guess.
Yeah, that's bad. Now he's really in a tough spot.
Oh. 1 second more and he would have gotten the third inspect and his T bails.
He has perfect timing there.
Yeah, and highlight now.
Yeah, this is looking awfully bad.
Ooh, was worried
Doesn't
there
go
would be
for
a
the
bug
bug.
there. But gets shot anyway.
Yeah, that was definitely a buggable path and I would have at least had suspicions for it. I don't know if I would have shot, but
Yeah, the angle is a little bit too far aimed to the right here, and he changes his mind mid-path and goes to the left.
So we have a tie.
Yep,
Right.
that's a 4-4 tie.
Quite a lot of ties this week, I think.
Spoilers.
I don't remember exactly. I'm not telling what match was.
Yeah, but I agree. It's gonna be spoiler heavy week. When we've seen one already. So that is this match. So let's go. What do we have left? Let's do Butterscotch versus Math Ranger, the Bronze League match. That's also a very interesting match. I was really looking forward to it, mainly because I didn't know too much about both of these players outside of the last season, but both of them veterans of the last season of the SEL, and they now meet in the Bronze division. I think I believe Butterscotch stayed. Yeah, sorry.
I think I'm going to bow out now.
Okay, thank you for sticking around and commentating.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Hopefully I can do this again.
Yep, definitely.
With no mic issues next time.
Okay, and so first map should be Courtyard 2 for you. Is that correct?
I gotta take a quick break.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do this with Catnip done, Gman, if you have it, and then afterwards we can probably get Varanus in for the last match. Okay, Catnip, do you have the map?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Courtyard 2, NE47. Switch the screen, set up the scores.
Yeah,
here.
Butterscotch is the gray suit blondo, right?
I'm not in the game yet. I'm still setting up. I'll count you in. Gotta get the name right. And my Ranger. Okay, and I'm gonna play it in 3, 2, 1, go.
So Butterscotch is gray suit or blondo. I'm not too familiar with old art nicknames.
Yeah, Bondo, I think is the name. Still on AI control for quite a while. And it goes to statues.
Let's highlight for it.
Let's highlight. Doesn't...
Very quick inspect.
Yeah, he doesn't even take an inspect here. He just goes to the statues, straight back.
Which is very weird. That wasn't even a full cycle, I guess. Offer seduce.
Yeah, it seemed like he wasn't too happy with that statue, but that got him highlight, and now that's gonna be a burden. It's a close but regular seduce, yeah.
I mean, he couldn't even have inspected.
Ooh, misses the pad.
And I think Math Ranger notices it because Butterscotch is standing there for quite a while without even taking. Yeah, and he gets shot for it.
Yeah, I mean,
that was very unfortunate.
I'm not sure if Butterscotch had some technical difficulties here. It looked pretty odd. Even if you miss a pad like this, yeah. If you're at statues and you're not picking up the statues, it's obviously a hard tell. Yeah, but in that situation, there's nothing he could have done to save it.
Perhaps bailed right away, but that might have gotten him shot anyways.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
A very, very unfortunate shootable situation.
Yeah, but also very interesting play there. Not taking the first inspect and then going for the second inspect,
I'm
but not
still
concentrating.
Weirded out by that.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. Okay. Gonna start the next one in 3, 2, 1, no. My Frencho being white suit. starting at the window, getting a nice and easy flirt here.
And usually these flirts at the very beginning, especially window flirts at the very beginning, are usually not noticeable by snipers, I would assume.
Oh, welcome back,
the other way
Baranas.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah. I'll tell you when we start the third map.
I got here in time to start this one.
Ah, perfect.
Oh, cool.
Goes for a briefcase. I think that was a decent briefcase.
And follows up with the flirts. But ST leaves.
Yeah. Didn't want to risk an immediate talk, and so he misses his chance for the flirt.
Goes for a banana bread.
Takes the BB instead.
That's pretty good. I don't think any lowlights.
Yeah, Butterscotch doesn't want to go for aggressive low lighting here for the people that weren't in CCs with the DA. Which is also reasonable, but it's not gonna get him anywhere in this situation. Ooh, nice behind the back bug. Completely out of sight. Completely out of sight of the sniper there.
This is looking really good for Math Ranger.
Yeah, and gets a green seduce, so now he doesn't have to hug. He can just stay there.
And so he doesn't actually have to go to statues at all, which is a real help on this map.
Oh yeah, he needs one more fingerprint and finish the seduce. But getting a fingerprint at only 1 minute left is might be troublesome.
He might see the briefcase, I'm not sure. He was rotating over to check, but now he's not making any move. Oh, there he goes.
He does see it.
Yeah, very nice position now for him.
And he gets away with it.
Yeah. Convincing victory here by Math Ranger. Very nice play. Doesn't have to...
I think that was a very smart play, very calculated play.
Yeah, doesn't have to go to statues, doesn't take a highlight for it. And got the bug. Very nice bug. Let's see if we can show this bug again. So I was behind the back and it was completely invisible to the sniper. So yeah. Okay, next map is balcony. I'm playing it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Butterscotch as the general, starts at the windows, finishes the drink.
So he should be able to join his ST going right next to him. Chooses not to do that. Actually, pretty much as far away from the ST as you can get. Doesn't even bother flirting.
Banana bread.
Green banana bread.
That cream BB might help.
And there was even only one low line.
Oh, and a green seduce. Nice. Yep, that seduce is pretty much free for him. There's no suspicion that he might be paired up with Blondo there. Doesn't want to follow him back, yeah. Okay, doesn't matter.
Yeah, probably would be too suspicious to do that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
ST bails again.
Hopefully ST will come in close and get another green.
And there we go,
And
yeah.
he does.
Doesn't get a green flirt though.
Only white.
With 40
Won't be able
seconds
to get
left,
the time of flirts.
he
Yes,
can wait this out.
It was just below 45 seconds, so we'll have to leave.
But now he's fine with any position flirt.
We'll see if he can get away with another talk.
Good call here. He doesn't need to get close, so he's taking a far away position, but he's standing a little bit close to you.
Oh no. ST goes for the briefcase. That's really bad timing.
That's very unfortunate.
Gulps the drink for the bug.
Nope.
But that's a really weird path.
And it also doesn't take.
Oh, and
Yeah,
That's unfortunate. He was in a really good position there. Could have won that.
yeah, indeed. If only he had taken that early across the CC flirt in the beginning.
That is true. If he had
that
taken that, he might have gone an early highlight, but he would have finished the missions. That's unfortunate. Okay, starting the next one in 3, 2, 1, go. My Fraser Spondo here.
Also starting at the windows. This time going next to the selection target.
Getting really snug here.
Just highlight instead.
That's an early talk, but cancels it.
Stop talk, interesting.
Well, luckily Butterscotch is looking at the back, so he most likely did not see it.
Ooh.
Oh wow. What was that for? A bug maybe?
He might have suspected a bug, but that was still pretty early because there was no BB. I mean that.
Or bad path perhaps. This is sort of 270 turn.
You can see the arm swing from Brown Dress here at 134. Might have been.
Yeah, that was definitely a weird turn after the windows.
Might have been what he assumed was a bug, but yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, Brown Dress does a 180 and then immediately does another 90-degree turn afterwards, but I think those were two separate turns.
But that's a first point to Butterscotch. Oh wait, no. Never mind, that was a wrong shot, right?
Yeah, that was a civilian shot.
I forgot. Butterscotch was sniper there. So it's 4-0 for Math Ranger. He's in the best position to take this game. So let's see how this turns out on the next map. Oops, a little bit early. Gonna play it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Butterscotch as the Seek. Double Agent joins the CC right away.
Very early
And
BB.
Butterscotch uses it, yeah.
Gets a few low lights. Quite a few
Quite a
actually.
few low lights.
And this is 4 of 7, so fingerprint is disabled.
I think microfilm and fingerprint are mostly disabled on ballroom.
Yeah, most of the time you see either one of those two.
Yeah, SWAT is usually disabled on other maps, I think. But for ballroom, it's mostly left in. Because you might get a good cover, and there's quite a lot of people and quite a lot of chaos, even not during chaos time. Green seduced, but we're far away, so that's only 28%. Not even enough for a white 3 flirt.
Also, instant talks again upon joining, and then leaves relatively quickly.
It's highlight for statues. He's not in a very bad position, but not in a very good either, with a bit less than 2 minutes left and only... Oh, well, green flirt definitely helps.
Yeah, gets the flirt up to 79%.
Yeah,
So it needs a close white flirt here. Would be okay.
Yeah, but doesn't have to be, like you said, hugging him.
There's a lot of progress with soft tails, but he still needs to get a hard tail done.
He still needs one more mission besides finishing statue and flirt.
Yeah, and Math Ranger, now he noticed it, and...
Oh
no.
I think that was a technical miss shot.
That was definitely a miss shot there. He was trying to be clever and shoot for the legs. But that backfired.
I definitely know how that feels.
Ooh, look at that. I freeze framed it.
gosh.
That's the worst point to shoot in between the legs. I know Water's gonna be happy about this, but that is so painful. It's gonna bump this match up to 4-1, giving Butterscotch the chance to turn this around and tying it up, maybe.
Yeah, if Butterscotch ties this, my friend is going to feel really bad.
Yeah, that's gonna be the
Scotch
worst.
with this sick tech.
Sick like
Nicely done, Water.
Yeah. That was incredible. Let's see how the rematch on Ballroom turns out. I'm gonna start it in 3, 2, 1, playing.
Goes for that immediate flirt. And a green.
Oh,
Green with a stop talk there.
That's just high enough to get a 2 flirt if they get another green.
Win gets highlight for some reason.
Green purloin.
Did take his time though. I wonder if Butterscotch has this suspicion.
Butterscotch zooms in on the tray but doesn't seem to be looking at it. Yeah, moves away for the purloin.
Goes back to ST.
And should have seen the purloin by now.
White flirt, so now any flirt will do.
Oprah gets marked as suspicious for being alone in the CC. That's also interesting. And he's
Or perhaps calculated purloin possibility. I don't know.
might be, but that's very
She did
late.
reject.
Yeah.
I mean, Twin got early highlight for checking watch at Windows. Or at least at that time, so that's weird as
I'm
well.
just worried that Butterscotch gets confused with his highlights here, because he highlight for so many different reasons by this point.
Also, he has both twins highlight, and that's never a
Oh.
useful
Oh,
thing.
and as you say that, he denies the twin at center statues.
Goes for the bug. That's a good one.
That's quite a nice bug. He was blocked by the pillar and by the convo people.
Yeah, and also his orientation.
It did mean that he spent basically no time in that conversation. But I
So
think that's worth
finishing
it.
seduce and microfilm.
Yeah, so we have
Gonna
to
try
seduce
get a flirt
open.
here, I assume.
I might not. Okay, it's enough. Yes, he's being nice, doesn't bail. Ooh, and here comes a long shot.
there.
So that's 5-1.
5-1.
Math Ranger wins this. I know from Math Ranger, I think they played them out. Oh no, okay. Well, let's see. Nope, that was the last one. So yeah, Math Ranger takes this 5-1. He would have been really, I mean, that would have been really upsetting if he had lost this after the wrong shot. But yeah, it seems like Math Ranger being a little bit ahead of Butterscotch here throughout every single map. So yeah. That leaves us with one more match to cast for tonight.
So is that Canadian Bacon versus Crazy Kaylee?
Yep, it's gonna be the Battle of the Titans, or so to say.
I watched it live yesterday. I think
Yeah.
Momo did as well. It was definitely a good match. But before it, I think we should talk for those who might not know. Firstly, Bacon made a stream that was about 1.5 hours long. I'm not sure if it was 2 hours, but it was definitely at least 1.5 hours long, analyzing Kaylee's play. And he went into very much detail. And then yesterday, before the match itself, Kaylee went shortly, only for half an hour or so, into analyzing Bacon's play. And then after the match, Kaylee analyzed Bacon's analysis of Kaylee's play. So these are some sort of, I don't know if it's mind games or it's just a very competitive mindset, but you know, hashtag the hype is real.
Oh, excuse me.
Very real.
Typing too fast. Yeah, so this is basically the battle of the mind games. If you have seen both of these streams and you have not seen the match, then you're probably gonna notice a lot of, you know, counter play, especially on Kaylee's side. That's the most I feel comfortable of giving away right now. But it's definitely a fun match. I should probably mention Canadian Bacon. I think he won or he got promoted as second place in Platinum Division last season of SEL, pretty convincingly. And Crazy Kaylee, of course, being the champion of the SEL last season.
However, in this season's predictions, almost everyone is giving Bacon the last place in Diamond Division or like second last. So perhaps partly, I think he mentioned that partly of why he streamed that analysis was that, you know, everyone rated him so low, so he has to bring big guns to the table.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he coming from Platinum might have influenced that decision, but I personally think that he definitely is one of the people that can take this season. I mean, it's Year of the Bacon, right? And
yeah, hashtag Year of the Bacon.
And let's see how this match turns out. We're starting off on Crowded Pub. I do not have the picks open, but I believe Crowded Pub was Kaylee's pick. Pretty sure.
I think so.
Pretty sure.
I can just open it up to be sure,
No,
but
yeah, but I think it was Kaylee's pick. But let's see how Kaylee does on his own pick.
yes, that was Kaylee's pick.
Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Kaylee here's.
Basically new.
Yeah, Kelly starting as the queen. Pretty slow in the beginning. But he's also playing against one of the better behavioral snipers in the game, so he really has to pay attention to not make any mistakes here. He wants to play this as safe and as perfect as possible, obviously.
Yes, and this part was very weird to me because before the match, Kaylee said that he doesn't really like fingerprint and therefore most likely wouldn't go for it. And it was weird to see that he did. But I mean, it's one thing to talk about what you're gonna do and to think what you're gonna do in advance, and completely different in the game if you see an opportunity, which I think was the case here. And if you can try even to simulate an AI behavior of bringing back briefcase, that might even get a low light from Bacon, perhaps. Because Bacon is the one who looks for these technical things, for animation cuts, for good pathing, or especially bad pathing, and for good or bad returns of briefcase and such.
Yeah, but then again, also Kaylee being one of the best SpyParty players, I don't think he has any issues with doing briefcases. And he's also very good at adapting to the sniper he's playing against. So that might have been part of it.
We're now doing Kaylee versus Bacon.
So Kaylee's done a time ad.
Yeah, and it seems like he got away clear with that as well. It's a bit close here to his ST, but he hasn't done any progress so far. So that timeout definitely was needed. Let's see if he can utilize it.
And that will likely get him a second fingerprint. Which it does.
Gets the fingerprint. Low lit for a second here.
I'm not sure why.
Yeah. So he's low lit and then immediately gets high lit. So
Assumably for passing.
probably for going into the same spot again. And going for
But
another
that's not the
seduce here.
same spot.
Yeah, that was exactly the same spot next to Walt Disney. He just came out of a conversation with him.
Yeah, but that was different CCs. Okay. Just different definition of the same spot, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah.
Next to same person, let's put it like that. So he's going for the trick of pretending to be an AI and canceling the statue visit while actually flirting. That's how he finishes his flirt.
Yeah, that was a very nice flirt there.
I think it was a tad bit too long than an AI would stand there, but the difference might be difficult to tell apart. It might not be difficult for Bacon, but I don't know.
For a
And
moment there, no one was talking in conversation.
here's
Definitely the kind of thing
Kelly.
Bacon picks up on.
And Kelly
Possibly
does
going
what...
for an inspect swap?
Yeah, Kelly does
Yeah.
what Kelly always wants to do, but... Yeah, not against Bacon.
Shots him for it. And interestingly enough, after the match, Bacon said that he actually shot just for inspect because it was during the last 30 seconds. But it was simply nice to see the swap right after the shot as a confirmation.
Yeah. You can also see a lot of low lights on Bacon's side, and none of his neutral lights went to any statues, especially not Boots, who was the other highlight. So that probably was the deciding factor in Bacon's decision here. We're gonna jump ahead and see Bacon's side of balcony, on pub, sorry.
Oh, pub.
Pub
Crowded
47.
pub, to be exact.
Yep. Crowded Pub 47 being the other mission of pub in this season, and the alternative pub, what was it? Was it 3 of 5 crowded? No, was it?
No, normal pub 3-5 and crowded pub 4 of 7.
Yeah, but the ones that were cut, I think 4 of 6.
3-4.
Oh, 3 of
crowded
4
pub
was
3,
cut.
4.
Yeah, and then the pub 4 of 7 got also cut. So we're stuck with these two options now. I'm gonna play in 3, 2, 1. No.
And at first I was skeptical about these variants of maps, but now I'm quite fine with them. I did not play any of the earlier ones, so I cannot really compare, but these don't seem too bad.
Yeah, a lot of people were upset about the initial thought of cutting normal pub 3 of 5, I think. And then it was changed to 4 of 7, if I'm not mistaken. There was a whole poll about it.
Yeah.
But also cutting crowded pub 3 of 4, a little bit sad. Bacon here gets an easy flirt at the bar. Also Kaylee, who's talking about himself as one person that doesn't track seduces that well.
Did you update the score after the first game?
Oh, I forgot. Sorry. So that is 1 point for Bacon, of course.
Gets a direct pearl line, I believe. And now Kaylee's getting lowlights for that, I would assume. So now Kaylee has it down to just either of the twins.
Yeah.
I think Wheels is neutral lit, but
Wheels stays neutral, but very nice low lighting here from this pearl line. And now Kaylee has to be tracking missions because the other twin, normal twin, non-playing twin, whatever he's called. Oh, he gets a neutral light too. He went to the statues though.
possibly just for telling them apart.
It might be.
Maybe
He
he's
changes
switching
his mind,
highlights
and
neutral.
now this is interesting. The twin that just went to statues also talks during the BB. Bacon obviously trying to frame, but also gets the mission progress. I mean, he told us he was trying to frame here as well, but Kaylee's now in a really hard spot here. He should have shot the other twin if he knew that he was the spy here. But then Bacon goes into the CC. Really awkward spot. It's a little bit crowded here, and I don't think that was the best idea from Bacon's side. But Kaylee should be aware now that the other twin couldn't have be beat, or couldn't have gotten the progress on the BB.
Banana bread.
Why not? I mean, he had SDA with him in the conversation circle.
Yeah, but then he would have been done because he also went to the statues. Assumingly that he got done with flirts, and nothing happens here. Kaylee knows that this second BB was also fake, or was fake actually. Definitely fake BB, because the other twin had no reason to fake it the second time.
He goes for the last second time ad, but it doesn't work. Doesn't get in time.
Yeah, but that would have gotten him shot anyways. Pretty sure. And so
Yeah, I think he
Kaylee
was
ties it
hoping
up.
to get a green time ad, so it looked like someone had got like a green swap or a green floin. Although a green floin doesn't work that way on this map.
Okay.
Yeah. And since you mentioned, you asked who picked what map, so basically New Art was picked by Kaylee and
Yeah.
Old Art maps were picked by Bacon, which is nothing surprising if you are familiar with those player styles.
Also, if you listen to Kaylee's analysis, so Kaylee's idea was to pick ballroom over pub over, I think, was it, no, I'm not sure if high rise was in there initially, and then veranda was his last resort, and
I think 2 ballroom variants were his.
yeah,
like,
and Bacon ended up banning both ballroom variants against Kaylee, so he
no,
went with
just one, because
Just
the
one?
other got played. Just one, because the other. Let me check.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry.
Bacon bans. Bacon bans ballroom 4 of 8 and courtyard 2 any 4 of 6.
Oh, courtyard. Okay.
Yeah, and
interesting.
Kaylee bans both gallery variants.
Okay. So we're gonna jump into balcony. 3, 2, 1, bang.
So Kaylee's
Alias.
being the polka dot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a window flirt?
Mm-hmm.
Paper blue gets a low light. I don't know why. What for?
Oh, he
but-
changed it back. Probably it was a mistake.
Very interesting highlight here. Remember that bug is also cut, so there's only fingerprint available.
Second seduce, 68%. Naps gets a low light. At least I personally can't really tell what Bacon lowlights or highlights for, because it might be purely detailed technique I'm very not aware of.
Yeah, part of him probably counts the conversations of his of the people in the CC, but he also pays very close attention to the animations and such. Kelly trying to cool off here. There's no reason for him to get any progress here in the CC. The SCA doesn't come back into the CC here. It's under real pressure. Doesn't finish the seduce. It's 86%. It's in very bad shape, so he does the one thing that is left.
Banana bread.
Fake BB and get shot for it. Yeah, that was really hard him being the only person high lit, and then also 2 people being low lit relatively early into the match.
Also, the double agent wasn't cooperating with him either, so.
Yeah. So it's now 2-1. And we're gonna play the rematch on balcony in 3, 2, 1, no.
Bacon is the same polka dots.
Banana bread.
Very early BB and Green as well. Very nice BB in this situation.
Yeah.
Kaylee
Which
gets
helps a lot.
Yeah, Kaylee gets no right information out of this. No lowlights and 2 highlights. But yeah, he said he only highlight for the talk, not for the talk during the BB. So he's only tracking talks with his highlights here.
Well, I mean, the BB didn't have a talk, so perhaps he would. And this point is where Kaylee said he almost low-lit Bacon. Remember, because Bacon was standing in the CC quite a while and didn't talk and left the CC.
Yeah, that's a very good call on Bacon's part, but that would work against a lot of people. I'm not sure if Kaylee's just too high level to know that Bacon would pull off something like that. But yeah, that's a very AI-like thing to do. Tries the briefcase cancel here. Early leave, but that gives a lot of lowlights too to Kaylee suddenly. And Bacon stays top suspect here. He gets a fingerprint off his ass, but yeah, it's not gonna help.
He's gonna lose because there's not enough time. Unless
Yeah,
Kaylee panic shoots.
And the second time where Kaylee has definitely enough patience to not shoot.
Yeah, and Kaylee's in chat, as he says, double AI briefcase cancel. That's very, yeah, well, let's say impossible. Let's go to the first briefcase cancel. Where is it? Here. We can see Bacon thinks that Snaps is going to take the briefcase, and he wants to queue in for the briefcase take and then cancel. But as he goes in, Banana Man turns around and also goes for the cancel, leaving Bacon as the 3rd person going for that briefcase. And he turns awkwardly into the CC and he has to bail immediately. And yeah, that pretty much seals the deal here. That plus he has no progress on any of his missions. Yep. Okay. So let's update the score. It's 2-2. And we're gonna move on to Kaylee's map, which is Ballroom. Gonna play it in
24/7 and microfilm cut.
microfilm being cut, yes. And we're gonna play it in 3, 2, 1, go. Oops. Yep. Kaylee being Blink twin here, and his other twin is the SDA, which Kaylee doesn't know.
And actually, Kaylee, before going to that CC next to Amba, I think, tried to bug Amba, forgetting that he had a drink in that hand. Which is not very useful and quite a bit annoying once you realize that, I guess.
You're like, oh fuck. No, this drink screws me over.
Yeah, at least he can rely on Canadian Bacon picking up on the fact that he had a drink and can bug.
Kaylee doing a similar play as on Pub, where you start slow and Gets a green BB and wants to queue it into the purloin, but Bacon is on top of that.
Yeah.
And Kaylee gulps,
Sees-
which is
yeah.
the death of him.
I'm actually not sure if Bacon shot for just the purloin or because he saw the gulp. I'm pretty sure the gulp sealed the deal here. He could have maybe gotten away if he hadn't gulped there. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he shouldn't have gulped after the laser went over him right after the purloin.
But yeah, either way,
must-
Kaylee loses this.
That's a very KD thing to do, and Bacon knows that.
Good. Continuing the other side. Oops. Oh, okay. A little bit of lag on my side. Gonna start it in 3, 2, 1, plane.
Bacon as Alice, aka Speedy Gonzalez.
Goes for that early flat.
Also something he has been doing on pub, I think. Going for the early flirt right away. Which is fine, I guess, against Kaylee. As Kaylee says so himself. Yeah.
I'm missing flirts because I'm Kaylee. Green seduced there, but far away, so end up with just a tad bit more than your usual white seduce.
Microfilm definitely being an option here. But Bacon
Alright,
doesn't.
this time-
Yeah, this time fingerprint being done. Kaylee might actually be baiting here if we, yeah, it's a little bit late now, but he could have seen that transfer. If it was white and or red, definitely would have seen it. Gets highlight for sender statues, which is fair.
Oh, and it's a green swap. And nothing else is happening.
Guess green's. Oh, did you already?
Yeah, I said it
Also,
was a
quite
green swap.
useful.
Oh,
quite
and the swap is
fortunately.
happening right now because someone just picked up right after.
Yeah.
Very
And
unfortunate
Disney was
timing
looking-
here.
And Disney was looking at it at the inconvenient angle for Kaylee, which means Kaylee was not sure at that point if that swap was white or green.
Yeah, but definitely narrows it down to these two targets. There's no reason for Kaylee to assume that anyone else could have swapped this statue or green swapped it. Just
I
because,
think he was sure that,
yeah, just because Walt Disney or Andrew Ryan was right behind Alice when the swap happened.
Banana bread.
Yeah, now,
And the
Here's the
BB.
white BB and the talk.
Unfortunately,
Easy.
Disney is in a conversation circle with another possible DA, but Kaylee, I think, if I remember correctly, he said at that point he was just figuring out or risking on whether that swap was white or green.
Yeah, it wasn't the safest shot, but it was definitely a right shot to take. And yeah, that puts him up to 3-3, and we're gonna move to the last map, which is Courtier 2. And I'm playing it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Trying to do a courtyard bum there, perhaps? Goes next to seduction target, gets so your standard white flirt of 34%.
Goes for the briefcase here, turns the
That's
wrong
a
direction.
terrible-
That's a very awkward handoff. And
Yeah, I mean, the chat was going nuts for it.
I've seen the game live, and you could actually see Kaylee scrolling through the actions there to find the handoff. Because he was also standing in that CC with a DA, I think. So that gave a lot of wrong action priorities to him. And so yeah. At this point, Kaylee probably knows that he's almost as good as dead.
Unless he doesn't do anything else stupid, but that's still pretty risky.
It's very unlikely at this point because he has only one fingerprint and a third of a flirt done. So he still needs to do at least one hardtail, if not two.
And Kaylee, as we can see, is idling quite a bit, probably in order to compensate for, or just lose at least some heat for that briefcase return.
Yeah, so
yeah, but I don't...
his main focus here might be to try to frame somebody else. So maybe...
I think idling is...
Yeah,
You
sorry.
But yeah, Bacon is getting a lot of low light, so I think idling is going to backfire.
Yeah, goes to flirt, I think. Talks.
Yeah, there's no real option for Kaylee to frame here. Unless he gets a green purloin.
The agent gets into CC.
And he gets a white purloin.
He was banking on green, I think.
And
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing he can do in this situation, is just hope to get as much green tests and maybe a frame off of it as possible. Yeah, it doesn't turn out to be effective. So we're put at 4-3 for Canadian Bacon here. So Bacon can take this in his spy round. So I think we've only seen sniper wins.
Yeah, so far there has been only sniper wins. 2 timeouts and the other...
Yeah, two
spy
timeouts and then all the spy shots. So very effective sniper plays from 2 really good snipers. So as is expected, actually. Let's go into the last match, last map of the match, and also the last map of the stream today. Rematch on Cordia 2, playing in 3, 2, 1, go. Bacon here being the top hat.
I usually confuse him with Snaps and don't know how to call him, so I just call him Penguin.
Yeah, or Penguin. Penguin or Top Hat are the 2 common
Top
names.
Talks, which usually is Kaylee's thing.
Especially with the laser being so close. Because of fake BB as well.
But it's also with the suspected DA, so that's actually backfiring on him.
Yeah, and Kaylee's not going to assume BB is real.
But Kaylee got only 1 low light from it, so. But he will need to do it. Oh, that position.
Oh, that's for a case though.
That was decent. Stops quite a while here. But does a good return. But he's still burning a lot of time here as well. With that BB not being real, he needs to do 1 real BB in order to finish the missions. Or go for 2 other hardtails.
Is he gonna purloin right now? Oh no, Kaylee's on it.
Squeezes through here.
Yeah, I don't think Bacon's gonna be able to do it on time. Unless Kaylee misfires.
Or unless he time adds.
I
he
think,
might
he's
do
thinking,
could-
I think he's thinking about it.
Yeah, considering he's spending so much time at the windows. And someone else was watching, so that's a good occasion to
Oh,
frame,
it's a
and
green
he
checker.
does it.
Yeah. I wonder if Kaylee notices it.
It might have been just... Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
he
this
misses the pad right in front of Kaylee's view.
Kaylee does not. I think
Kaylee-
afterwards he said that he thought it was an AI thing to do, and
He might have been on Banana Man as well, who was at the balcony, at the
Banana Man gets low
window
lit
with
now.
him. Yeah, but now Banana Man takes the light.
Well,
And still
that
no
for
mission
climate?
progress for Bacon.
Yeah, and Crazy's Kaylee is confirming that it actually lowered his heat. That bad miss.
Yeah, he said he thought it was an AI to do, and then he said something about Bacon Yomiing about being an AI thing to do or not to do, but I don't remember that well
Yeah.
enough to fully comment on it. Perhaps Kaylee can enlighten us a bit better.
I just assume that Bacon probably thought that he got at least highlight for that. Now he has to do
What?
missions. Goes for a swap here.
She gets him shot.
Yeah. I'm not
Oh.
sure if he tried the frame.
Completely
Only
all
Bacon can tell
sniper
us.
wins.
But he snuck in very early. That was actually a good call on his part. If White Danger would have been on Kaylee's suspect list, because he snuck in right after the inspect to swap the statues, make it look like a green swap. But Kaylee was on that.
if that was a green swap, then an AI wouldn't have been called over that quickly.
Yeah, that might have been
Too.
another. Yeah, but the same thing happened to Kaylee on Ballroom, so maybe that was part of it. Who knows?
Yeah, because the AI was right behind him too.
Yeah, that's true. The path was way too long for being like an instant call. But Bacon has to bank on anything here. I mean, he's running out of time and had no progress, so. And he got shot, so the game ties 4-4 with all sniper wins. Very
Yeah.
impressive. I mean, there were some very impressive sniper rounds in this match.
And it was pretty close, I guess, in general. I mean, it was, you could see that, I don't know, I think it was quite an equal play, and considering these are both Diamond Division players, just, qualifies for it. I mean, the better players you are, the harder it gets to win as a spy, and just in general to have a bigger score difference.
Yeah, definitely. And then, as Kaylee mentions, there were 2 or 3 rounds where the spy was very close to winning. One of them being the pub match with the 2 twins, where Kaylee rightfully chose not to shoot and time out the spy. But that was pretty intense.
well-
Definitely one of the. I mean, this match definitely stood up to the expectations. It was very impressive.
That's Diamond Division for you folks.
So that
Yeah,
wraps up
well,
our
from this.
that wraps up our stream for today. We went through all the matches. We had some really good matches today. I'm very impressed with these. Tune in tomorrow. What's the time? Is it?
It's 5:30 Pacific time.
Oh, 5:30 Pacific. Okay, so middle of the night for Europe. But it's gonna be interesting tomorrow with the other half of the matches that are being covered. Not all of them are going to be covered because there's so many matches with the new division and the large flood of new players. But we're gonna have,
Yeah,
I
but-
think, 8 matches tomorrow as well.
But having 2 different casts also helps a lot. In
Oh,
order,
six more. Okay.
Not only for Europe friendly time zone viewers, but also for casting as many matches as possible.
Yep.
I do agree with that. Yes. So what time is it for you guys right now?
Right now it's 11:30 p.m.
So it's 10:30 for me. Well
Holy
done.
shit, that's so late.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Not for us,
Well,
but
compared to my time, I'm actually 3:30 right now, p.m.
okay.
So
So
it's like really hard to schedule matches with European players.
yeah. So I'm gonna cut the stream here. Thank you everybody for watching. Sadly don't have an outro, and I also don't wear a suit or a tie, so no webcam for me as well.
There's
But
always next time.
thanks to my co-casters.
You don't need any undergarments.
Thanks to my co-casters today. Also, I think Scientist was scheduled to appear. He might be around next week. Let's see. Other than that, we're gonna have the same cast next week again. So
I'm
stick
probably
around.
not gonna cast next week though.
Oh, okay. So minus Catnip. So stay around and thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.
Bye bye.